Good day! Welcome to Kingdom Daily. Still on series, focus on Kingdom of God, economy, with subtopic experiencing and enjoying kingdom resources. Experiencing and enjoying kingdom resources is God's royal design for the citizens of the kingdom. And to experience this naturally, you have to be in the kingdom and you have to learn to be in the right position. We have taken up 7 items on right positioning and we're now in the last. But just to refresh your memory, you've taken up already. To be in the right position, you have to change. You have to have changed mentality. You have to have obedient predisposition, generous investment, assignment deployment, righteous living, faithful serving. And now, wise management. Let's talk about wise management by reading the scriptures, Luke 12:42-43. Who then is the faithful and wise manager, whom the master puts in charge of his servants, to give them their food allowance at the proper time? It will be good for that servant whom the master finds doing so when he returns. You know, this material are good material to focus on when we talk about wise management. To be wise in the mark is marked by deep understanding, keen discernment, and a capacity for sound judgment. To manage is to handle or direct with a degree of skill. Management is the conducting or supervising of something. It is the judicious use of means to accomplish an end. Contextually, therefore, wise management is the skillful and judicious handling of available resources, resulting to growth, expansion, and prosperity for the glory of God and honor of the King of Kings. Let me stress very importantly that God created man for management. It is interesting to note that according to the record, before God created man, wild bushes and plants were not found on the earth. The reason for this, because there was no man to work the ground. Genesis 2:5. Presumably, wild bushes and wild plants were allowed by God only to grow from the ground after He has created man, the manager. Man was created to manage and not to own. Ownership is the sole right of the creator of everything. Only He has the right to declare everything is His. God has so designed man to be manager of earth's resources, the steward of His abundant provision. For wise management of earth's resources, it is important to bear in mind the components of stewardship. And what are they? The owner, the trustee, the entrusted, and the accountability to the owner of the trustee. You know, since democracy promotes private ownership, there is a necessity to continually reiterate the truth that in the kingdom of God, nobody is an owner, only God, because He created everything. The truth is never to the disadvantage of any human, more so of any kingdom citizen. For one, the load of ownership, such as protection, provision, growth, expansion, and what is owned is taken off from their shoulders because God has taken good care of that. So, instead of being owners, man is given the management responsibility of earth's resources. He is God's steward. He is God's trustee. As such, man is entrusted with internal and external resources generously provided by the King. Internal, your gifts and your talents. External resources from the outside. In the fulfillment of your mandate, man and you should never forget that you're accountable to God for whatever there is in the future. So, for you to experience divine commendation and promotion, you must exercise wisdom in the management activities. Otherwise, condemnation and demotion will be the remaining option for you and for me. God bless.